All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. I know some people try to fight it again, and the people don't pay attention when you talk about something 1,001 times, and people don't pay attention. But oh well, to each his cup of tea, right? I got my cup of coffee. Anyways, after that, we look at prices in details, which again, it does not surprise me because we've talked about this before. And last but not the least, look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Anyways, guys, before we do that, I want to start by playing a clip for you, okay? Because sometimes people don't seem to understand when I keep telling you like 99.9% of everything as we know it in crypto is going to run on Kaspa, right? But anyways, let me play this video right quick, okay? Give me a quick second.
It's a matter of cooperation, partnership, connecting people, connecting companies, connecting countries, connecting continents. So at the end of the day, this is a global thing. This is not something only about Europe with regulators. This whole thing, integrating this Kaspa into the industry, should be done in a compliant way. So it's very important to have the link to regulators to avoid all kinds of regulatory fuss that we have seen with other examples in the markets. We like the idea to bring Kaspa into the field, into the industry. Then let's go for it and really fight for it. And if people come and tell you this will not happen, or it is impossible, tell you this will not happen, or it is impossible, then you know, or we should know, especially after the speeches that we will hear, it is possible, and we are going to make it happen. Thank you.
See, that's what I'm telling you. It is possible they're going to make it happen. And if you look again, smart contracts are already in development. Everything is playing just the way they're okay. Well, so even yesterday talking about it with a friend of mine, and somebody I didn't know joined the conversation, and he goes, they don't think it will happen because this and that, blah blah blah. And I was saying, if you think about it, right now we have over 600 million crypto users in the world. We have amount of cryptocurrencies. Some of them are shitcoin like Crashlandia, you guys already know. We have we have other coins that don't even make any sense, but because they have all this hype, they kind of get some price action, okay? But I have been here and I've been telling you guys, people don't understand what's going to happen once smart contracts go live on Kaspa. That's one thing that most people, you got my grandma over there who doesn't understand, like, okay, we don't use firewood to cook anymore. People are using stove. People are using electric ovens. She doesn't understand that. You can get my grandpa over there who doesn't know that, okay, you know what? We preserve meat by using a refrigerator. Okay, and now you're even thinking about Uncle Tommy. He don't even care. Understand? Uncle Tommy, all he knows, like, is it a pie? He can't even tell you the difference between an apple pie and any other thing else, or a cheesecake. People are like that in the crypto space. Okay, they don't get it. They don't. And I've been here talking to you guys about this over and over and over, because we got a little bit over 2 weeks. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, where is it? This guy. We have exactly 16 days, 23 hours 2 weeks, 2 days, tops. That's what we got going on right now. This is going to be the beginning of the end for a lot of coins, as we know that. We guys already know that what you call it, layer 2s on Ethereum are very, very unreliable. Okay, the data that they transmit is not what they tell the entire world. Layer 2s and Ethereum, they take a lot of market share from Ethereum. We know this. Everybody knows this. And when I tell you, by the time Kaspa brings its technology, okay, with smart contracts, excuse me, yeah, sorry about that. Layer 2 smart contracts on Kaspa are going to run very, very smoothly and more efficient than on Ethereum. By the time, okay, L2 start dying on Ethereum, Ethereum will not be performing anymore, because Ethereum right now is trying to do a little bit better by using those layer 2s. Okay, this is thinking about that. That is why I posted this on my X account. Let me go my Twitter account, and let me go my account on my profile here. I posted this. Okay, look at this. Why every Ethereum layer 2 is screwed, and how Kaspa plus Eager Lab is the fix. Because Eager Lab, if you go understanding, if you go listen or try to research how these layer 2s are going to work on Kaspa network, okay, you guys will not believe your eyes. And when I say it, a lot of people still don't kind of grasp the magnitude of this. Okay, and again, people keep talking about it, and I keep telling you, it's not like it's not ready. These guys are already testing those what you call it, those smart contracts. Even something, again, I reposted because I found it today, and you see, like, even when you go to the communities, look, Kaspa has caught up to the shitcoin Cardano. We have passed the XRP army. Because if you ask people now how bullish they are on their project, look at that. Number one, Kaspa. People know, the community know that Kaspa is about to change everything. Okay, it's about to change it. The funny thing about this is that I don't see Crashilandia even in the top 10s. I don't see Solana on the top 10s. That is like, it really caught my attention. Okay, now again, this is what I mean when I posted it. I reposted it. So like this, they are going to migrate into Kaspa. You are going to see all these projects. Kaspa is going to gobble them up, because they are tokens. They are not layer 1s. They have the freedom of choosing whatever, okay, whatever chain they want to go on to. Be it maybe they're a DeFi project, they are meme coins, they are whatever gaming. You are going to see them transfer to Kaspa. Okay, because right now, from the video that I just played you guys, okay, if you they was talking about sending a Kaspa node onto the orbit. To be honest, I don't understand why this and why are they doing this. But anyways, if it is going to bring awareness to Kaspa, well, let's do that. But anyways, if you look, okay, like I'm saying, you start to understand that these things are happening. These things are going up. And then if you start to look, there's also, look, top 10 trending altcoins on X. Again, I still don't understand why people call Kaspa an altcoin. It has every fundamental, just like Bitcoin, but better. But anyways, someday everybody will understand. But if you look, number one trending right now is Kaspa. See? Number one trending is not Crashilandia, is not shitcoin Cardano. Kaspa, number one trending. So when you look at things like this, you start to understand. You start to see, like, okay, something is brewing up somewhere here. Like again, Eager Lab, they also posted this. I think I showed you guys the code yesterday. They are already working on a DEX. They cannot work on a DEX if smart contracts are not ready. This thing is going to take the world by a storm. Okay, it's going to take the world by the storm. Like, you see everybody else, they are looking at the way they what you going, what's happening. There is that's, how do I put it? There is a fight. a fight between the Fed and the White House. That's where everybody's attention is in. But me, I think that is just a minor divergence. Okay, a minor diversion. That's what I want to say. Okay, because if you look at a global M2, it shows exactly what's happening. Because like that's how I was able to tell you guys that I think we're gonna have a little dip by looking at that M2, looking at everything else. Trump thinks like, yeah, the Fed should cut rates, okay, and the Feds are saying no. We want to see how your tariffs are going to affect. And Trump hinted yesterday on Truth Social saying like, yeah, like he wants to fire Jerome Powell, which again, I don't think he can do that. He can't because he doesn't have authority over that. But anyways, now, if you look at the M2, look at every other central bank because the EU, okay, central bank in Europe, they have started cutting rates. Okay, now, again, everybody knows the correlation between DXY, which is the US dollar, and Bitcoin. Okay, if the federal government starts to cut rates, which again, Trump might be saying, Jerome Powell might be saying whatever he wants to say, sooner than later, I don't think it's going to go past June before starting to cut rates. I don't think so. You are going, the US economy is suffering in it, okay? Inflation is everywhere. I don't know in what world does it live in, but because in the world I live in, if you go to the grocery stores, the eggs is up, bread is up, gas is up. I mean, you can see it, okay? So yeah, that is something, again, like I keep telling you guys, we have 90 days. And in those 90 days, start paying attention because from now to the end of July, we about to make us an insane amount of money with Kaspa or with every coin that we talk about in this channel. Now, Kaspa is coming in very, very strong. Very strong because every other problem, it looks like these guys, they are looking at every other chain. They are looking at things that the other chain fell at, and they're trying to fix this. That's what they're looking at. And you see here, somebody says something about XRP, which again, I started laughing because one, if you look at Workcore, okay, look at Kaspa industrial initiatives, and you look at every other project, real world asset, which again, I'm telling you, everybody else is calling me crazy for saying Kaspa is going to $10. But real world assets, they are priced at probably $6 trillion market cap. And that industry is what Kaspa is trying to tokenize. You understand? So even if you tokenize 10% of that, you're about to see Kaspa go crazy. You hear people talking about, even now there is no trading volume, there is no this and that. And I keep saying it. How is there going to be trading volume on an asset that is still on testnet? We don't even have smart contracts going on mainnet yet. Why do you keep comparing that? Just wait. Once smart contracts go live, wait for Ingra Labs to announce their layer 2s, wait for Sparkle to go live on a layer 1. There is so much bullish news on Kaspa. Wait for exchanges, okay? Wait, because I'm telling you, all this you're looking at right now, I don't think Binance, Coinbase, or my grandpa exchange, or even Uncle Tommy's decentralized exchange, I don't think they want to miss on this price action. So it's something that most people are not even paying attention to. And I'm telling you, once this goes live, it is going to be a mass exodus of projects going into Kaspa. Just like I just showed you, see that Kaspa gobbling up all those projects? That is what is going to happen. That is what is going to happen. And a bunch of you will not sit here saying I didn't warn you. Because I'm telling you right now, back in 2013, 2014, or whenever that everything else was happening, there were not many people interested in cryptocurrencies. Right now, you have over 600 million crypto users. And those guys, including yours truly, we do our research. Some of them are just fanboys, some of them are whatever, some of them are FOMOers, which again, the FOMO will start very soon. You haven't seen FOMO yet. Trust me, when the FOMO begin on Kaspa, You will see. A lot of people think like, yeah, it's gonna be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. It's not. If you do that, you are going to regret it, because now is the beginning of everything for Kaspa. We're talking about building up TVL. We're talking about building up ecosystem and things like that. Okay, so if you're buying right now expecting when it goes up, by the time they launch the smart contracts, or whenever Crescendo goes live, you're going to sell, I will sit here and laugh at you, because pardon my language, but it's the dumbest business decision you could ever make. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah, it is happening. It's happening. And what we do, like, we see people talking about, yeah, XRP here, XRP there, and then if you listen to the video I played you at the beginning, they're saying they are complying with all the regulations. That's what they're doing. XRP, is it complying with every country's regulations? That's the first thing you gotta look. Can XRP work alone? I don't think so, because XRP needs Quant over Ledger, and Quant, okay, the Quant team, they have started hinting at migrating from Ethereum to Kaspa. They have started hinting at it. Okay, so yeah, everything is going according to plan. And here in my millionaire journey, you guys already know, we are here to make money. We look for that generational wealth, on also the quick money, because I'm telling you, Kaspa, from now to the next 90 days or so, when the entire market pumps, Kaspa is going to pump. You're going to make your money. And then we'll see what happens after that. But for me, long term, I've said it, it's going to be a fight between two: Bitcoin, Kaspa. That's what it's going to lead down to. Right now, everybody else, yeah, Bitcoin is the way, is the store of value, blah, blah, blah. Again, let's wait when we start seeing Kaspa at $1 trillion market cap, $2 trillion, $3 trillion market cap. I want to see what they're going to say. Because sooner than later, they will discover that, okay, let's have a checkbox. Bitcoin checks here, 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 and here. Kaspa, here, 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 and here. Plus, there, over there, over there, over there. And then you start, comparisons are going to come out. But the good thing about this, I'm trying to tell you, you need to be in there before it happens. Everybody who was farting in, talking about, everybody who was farting, talking about Grayscale, yeah, it's no longer there. And I remember asking in one of my comments, like, do you think Kaspa is going to be on that list forever? Consideration? It's not even a list. They're telling their people, they are looking at it. Now, Grayscale is pushing for Kaspa's ETFs. And you guys already know what ETF does to a project. Therefore, before they get approved, you want to be in that position. Again, not a financial advisor, only showing you guys what I am doing. But one thing is clear, and it's always going to be clear. Once Kaspa gets those smart contracts, every other layer 1 and layer 2s have their days numbered. And don't say I didn't warn you, because I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here with my maxi mug in hand and laughing about it. Because yeah, let he who has ears listen, right? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Although, to me, it's not a surprise. I tried to warn you guys, right? I'm not a day trader, but because of what one of you guys said the other day, I thought, like, you know what? Even when I see those kind of things, I should let you guys know. Those of you who are day traders, okay? But anyway, now let's go look at the market right quick. Let's look at crypto bubbles right here. Look at crypto bubbles right quick, and what do we have? Mantra still going. You see, Fartcoin, that's another one that I was talking to somebody about the other day. Stay away from this kind of things. You're going to lose money. And then, yeah, look at Fartcoin today. Mantra is still going down. There is like XCN with the other guy who was talking about XCN, and I told you XCN is a bad idea. What's going on now? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at King Kaspa first. KAS. We look at Kaspa. For the past hour, Kaspa is up 0.1%, 0.6% down on the day, 1.4% up on the week, 4.8% down on the month, and 35.6% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.99 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $57.40 million. Again, I told you guys this price action was going to happen, but it's almost over with, right? Today is Friday. Let's see, the weekend crypto usually move different, right? So looking at quant, the bankers coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We're here 0.2% down the last hour, 2.5% down on the day, 1.7% down on the week, 19.1% down on the month, and 37.1% down on the year. See, that number barely moved, but pay attention to it. Sitting at a market cap of $930.11 million and a 24 hours traded volume sitting at $19.33 million. Looking at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, you guys already know how it's going to perform because it mimics everything that Bitcoin does, but twice the magnitude, right? Here we have Jasmy, 0.7% up the last hour, 1% up on the day, 7.3% up on the week, 4.5% down on the month, and 24.3% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $659.23 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $35.79 million. Looking at the next one, Cubic, high risk, high reward. Okay, let's go here on Cubic. We have 0% the last hour, it's not moving. 4.7% up on the day, 21.5% up on the week, 0.4% up on the month, and 75.2% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $145.09 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.04 million. Again, we have the same thing, right? What did we say? It's like at this market cap is almost free, and people are not paying attention to this coin. Okay, well, let's wait and see. You're about to find out. Okay, you are about to find out. Now, looking at Bitcoin, you guys already know. I told you we're in the last legs of the run. We need to keep an eye on Bitcoin. Sitting here, 0.1% up the 0.1% down the last hour, 0.1% down on the day, 2.6% up on the week, 0.3% down on the month, and 37.5% up in the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.67 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $14.84 billion. Something, if you pay attention, something that I noticed, okay, look at the volume. It's too low, right? On all of them, it's too low. Normally, when you start to see the volume drop, that means it's about to have an explosive move. Okay, that's usually what usually happens, because now there is not much sellers. People are exhausting. It's like running on fumes right now. Next thing you will see is just going to take off. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in little details. Okay, and to do that, we're gonna need Trading View, which is this guy right here. Let's go with Trading View. Come on, let it load. Because again, when you start to see the inverse correlation, then that starts to make a lot of sense. Now, look at here. We're gonna start with King Kaspa. If you've been following my channel, this will not surprise you, because I told you yesterday we needed, once it breaks out, it needs to confirm the breakout. So far, we're still dancing on that support / resistance. If you look, Kaspa's been going sideways. That's what it's been doing. Up, down, sideways on that yellow line, okay? Forming that, what you call it, bull flag. So Kaspa's just been doing that, ranging, and normally, the longer you stay in that position, the much violent the explosion to the upside usually be. But as you can see, yeah, the moving average is catching up. Okay, let's see if we're gonna bounce on it. If you look at the moving ribbon, it's still green, and we're playing around with that resistance / support. Sometimes a little bit under it, above it, under it, up above it, and that's what's going on right here. That's why I told you, look at the volume. Volume expresses that there is not much sellers. That's why price is not going lower. But anyways, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, you can see On the 4 hour, it's a little bit more defined. You can see the swings that started really high are not longer as high. Okay, the swings are starting to like squeeze together. Okay, what do I mean by that? Let me bring out my arrow. Bring out the arrow out. Look at the swings. Big swings, big swings, big swings, big swings. See, smaller, smaller, smaller. See how it is going? So they are kind of going lower, lower and lower, lower and lower until basically they're gonna go. Like I said, first target is up here. We have that at between 8.1 8.3 cents. That's the first target that we have. But good thing here, look at the ribbon. Okay, first it curving, now it's beginning to take off. That right there is a bullish sign. Anyways, you do with this information whatever you want to do with it. If you look at it on the daily, look on the daily, see, on the daily it is doing exactly the same, right? I told you, look at the ribbon, still red, but it's squeezing. It's about to turn green, squeezing in. So yeah, look at that, a bull flag that we formed. First target is going to be right there, 9 cents. Second target, we have one at almost 10 cents. And then don't forget, price always get attracted to the moving average. The moving average right now is sitting at 10.6 cents. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan. But if you do check it, another one, see, double bottom. Double bottom, if you measure from the lowest to the breakout point, this support Kaspa way above 13 to 14 cents. Now, another bullish move, that's why I keep telling you guys, this thing looks so bullish. Another bullish move is this. The white lines are a falling wedge, okay? You guys know, target of the falling wedge usually be the beginning of that wedge. This one is at 20 cents. We broke out, came back, retested it perfectly. Now price is going up. The target of this falling wedge, again, 20 cents. There is a lot playing on Kaspa right now. So yeah, I don't know if you want to sit behind and play and look at it and just be afraid of the market or whatever you want to do. One thing I'm pretty sure is that I'm going to laugh about this. Seriously, I will. Anyways, now let's go look at Quant right quick. QNT again. Quant for me, I think it depends heavily on what Bitcoin is going to do. It depends heavily on that. Right now, with the M2 showing that bullish momentum in a couple of days or so, I think Quant is about to also take off. Like when you look at the on the charts, okay, you will see it. Now, this right here, again, it does not surprise me at all. It doesn't, because I told you guys the price action is going to go down. Now, if it forms that double bottom, let me pick up my arrow. Let me pick up my arrow right here. See, the first bottom went up, second bottom. It looks like it's going to form a double bottom, or maybe an Adam and Eve kind of situation. Now, let's wait until the price starts to go up. Then we can kind of analyze and try to put together what the resistance and supports are going to be. But if you look at it on the 4 hourly, okay, like I said, you can barely do anything right now until Bitcoin starts to show its move. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, okay, look, the moving average is sitting at 70 cents, okay? So yeah, I'm expecting prices, once we start going, it's going to go there. The same thing, look at the swings. Big swing, little one, we're going to see it until it starts to really to reverse upwards, okay? It is there, okay? For those of you who want to wait for price confirmation, I always point out these ones, okay? We are in a symmetrical triangle, okay? You are. So you see these lines? We're in a symmetrical triangle. So yeah, what I'm expecting this, sorry about that, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to go that low. I think right now, once Bitcoin begins to reverse, first target of Quant is here, $89, okay? $89. Next one is going to be here, $95 to $100. We've talked about this so many times, okay? Because when you draw the fibs, okay, one of the few times I do use the fib retracement, I drew them and I could see this, okay? You see Quant right here. See it? You see this line, 125, like I've been telling you guys, once we touch that 125, close a daily candle above it, we'll be looking at next target is going to be come on, not you, let me remove this right quick. Here, let me bring out my arrow again, excuse me, arrow right there. See, first 125, next one 150, next one 164. This is a very, very major resistance. We need to have a daily candle close above 164. Once we do, the next one is going to be there 190, and after that, blue skies, because all-time high will not be far away. Let's pay attention to quant the next 3 months. I'm telling you, between July and August, you're about to see this thing surprise a lot of people. Okay, anyways, now if you look at Jasmine, again, for me, Jasmine, I don't think we need to look at it, but as formalities, let's just do that. Look at Jasmine, and I'm going to start on the hourly. Jasmine right now, like I told you guys, I knew price was going to come down, and I warned you guys about it, but I also told you guys that Jasmine, I don't think it has a lot of downwards pressure anymore. But as you can see here, ribbon, this is the 1 hour curving, price action, again getting attracted to the moving average. Okay, as you guys can see now, jump above it. Our next resistance is here, 1.5 cents or 1.6 cents. That's what we're looking at. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, go on the 4 hour right quick. See, on the 4 hour, it's even telling you better. Let me zoom it in a little bit. You see that ribbon curving? The first 4 hour candle closed above the moving average. So yeah, we about to go try that 1.4, 1.5, or even 1.6 cents on that resistance, right? So yeah, Jasmine is showing incredible bullish price action. That's why you look at that volume traded, you will see that the volume is not how do you say it? It's too low. That means sellers are exhausting. Very soon, you're going to see this thing start to run. Anyways, now, if you look at it on the daily, let's see what's on the daily. We are still forming that bull flag on the daily. Ribbon still red, but it's squeezing. Squeezing means sooner than later, you're going to see this thing pop off. And once you start to go, that target is above 2.3 cents on that bull flag. Okay, so yeah, let's look at quant, right? Oh, sorry, cubic. Okay, let me look at cubic. I like to keep an eye on everything that I like to keep an eye on it. Just like to see what we got going on in cubic here. Yeah, see, we've met that first target right there. Second target is still at 0.005. That's what it's still at. If you look at it on the daily, yeah, price action must be doing that. Yeah, see, ribbon on the 1 hour, ribbon is curving, it's already beginning to squeeze, which means continuation to the upside, right? If you try to go right quick on the 4 hourly, you will see the same thing. Ribbon green, price is beginning to attack the upside. So yeah, I don't understand why people are so bearish on it, but anyways, to each his cup of tea, right? Now, anyways, let's go right quick, take a quick look at Bitcoin, because for me, I still think Bitcoin is playing just like we predicted. As you see, that yellow line we were talking about every day, I told you, see, as you guys can see, it broke above it, is coming back to retest. See, it is coming back to retest. Once it retests this, we're looking at upside. Okay, if you want to go on the 1 hour, like I said, I don't trade on the 1 hour. I just look at that for price direction. As you can see, we are coming down. We broke above it. Come on, where's my arrow? Right here. We broke above the yellow line. We are coming back down to retest. Okay, so you probably will see Bitcoin at that $84,000. Okay, we're coming very close. Yeah, it's gonna retest this and then bounce from there. So everything is playing out perfectly. If you look at it on the daily, it's also going to tell you the same thing. Look, ribbon curving, the same, squeezing and getting ready for that pop to the upside, because again, it was a symmetrical triangle. We can go back. I talked to you guys about this purple line, right, which we came back, bounce. now bouncing. Now it looks like we're breaking above and starting to go. So yeah, it depends on how you look at things. Okay, for me, there is so many things written on this financial system right now that tells you like, yeah, it is about to happen, just like we've been talking about on this channel. So yeah, if you want to sit there and cry about it, that's up to you. And one thing I know for a fact is that this bull run is not going to last that long. You see that fight between the feds and our magician? Yeah. Yeah, you're about to see it. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at our positions. Please do not leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing, because it's as simple as that. You are about to lose your money. So please stick to spot trading. Okay, I know it's very tempting, but if you don't know what you're doing, the worst thing that can happen to a trader is losing your money. That's exactly what will happen to you if you do not, I repeat again, if you do not have experience. Okay, so please do not do it. But if you want to venture into it, if you want to learn, because again, I cannot teach you. Nobody can teach you how to leverage trade. You have to do the trials and errors at your own. You have to add your own strategies and stuff like that, and you find what works for you. But on the meantime, you're going to make mistakes, and it's always better to make mistake with the smallest amount of money ever. Okay, so down below we do have Bydfi, which I do recommend for everybody. We have Phemex, we have Margex, and we also have Wix exchange. Choose any of those. Deposit, meet their deposit requirement. They will give you free money. Once you get the free money, take a small amount and start to practice. Because again, if you don't, you will have your big mansion, a penthouse in Rec City. And don't say I didn't warn you, because I tried to as many times as possible to make people not to do something without practicing. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick and let's go look at my Bydfi first. Go here. On my Bydfi, you guys already know I'm trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Okay, as you guys can see, again, market is doing its thing, which again I warned a lot of you about before it even started. Today I am still up $6,000. If you look at my contracts, you will see here on my Kaspa we're doing almost the same, like it's not moving. 61% down, which is 5,500. If you look at my Quant, almost the same too, 61% down, which is 6,300. It's like it's not moving. Again, these are not the numbers I'm looking at, guys. My numbers, you will know this and you will see them very soon. Again, I am a very aggressive trader. You can pause this and you can see I trade at 50x in all my positions. All of them I trade at 50x. Okay, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Okay, that's no secret at all. Like I said, let me log in right quick. Here you see my overall still sitting at 6,400. The same situation. Okay, I trade at 50x. Market goes up, my position will jump up crazy. Market goes down, my positions will go down crazy. So yeah, that is me. I'm comfortable trading at that at those leverages. So please do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. If you check out my contracts on my Jasmine, I am still down 76%, which is 8,400. Not long ago, that this position was down 95%. And I kept telling you guys, I sleep good at night. I'm not worried about it. If you look at my Kaspa, I am still down 23%, which is $1,000. Again, same situation, just like Bydfi. I trade at 50x. That's what I trade on. Okay, so please do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, now last but not the least, we look at the Wix exchange. On Wix, I'm trading King Kaspa and Cubic, high risk, high rewards, right? If you look at that, you will see it's still, I think it's holding way good. Okay, I'm still up $2,500 in profits. Now, if you look at my contracts, the same thing. I trade at 50x on all of them. 50x, and you can see for my Cubic, I'm still down 33%, which is $630. And for my Kaspa, I'm still down 15%, which is $186. So yeah, everything is looking according to plan. And for those of you who are saying like, yeah, they don't understand, these are not the numbers I'm looking at. I can tell you that right now. For example, if you look at cubic, okay, I showed you on the charts. First resistance is at 5 zeros and a 5, right? If you look, 0.12345 and a 5, this position will make me $6,000. See, it goes from negative. Now we are $6,000 in profit. If you look at the most recent all-time high for cubic was 5 zeros and a 7. 5 zeros and a 7. This position will make me $10,000. And I've told you guys, I think cubic for this run will probably go up there to 3 zeros and a 1. So if you drop it 3 zeros and a 1, this position will make me $188,000. These are the numbers I'm looking at. People may call me crazy if you want to, but yeah, let's see how the market plays out. But according to what I'm looking at in my charts, this is what cubic is going to do. But well, let's pay attention to it. By the time we get to there, July, August, I will start looking at prices to see what they're doing. If they don't get there, I will take my profit wherever they are. Okay, if you look at Kaspa, for example, okay, I told you guys this thing coming up, the crescendo, and then you have all these exchanges. When this exchange start to list Kaspa, we about to take Kaspa to $3 minimum. Okay, $3 Kaspa. We're talking about this position making $107,000 in profits. I told you, for me, if Kaspa does not perform pretty good, it's a $5 coin. Okay, $5. This position will make me $180,000 in profit. Now, if it performs average, we're talking about $7. This position will make me $253,000 in profit. You guys already know my price prediction, which again, by the time the the real war asset, the war core, all of them start going live on this thing, yeah, you will see. For me, I think it's a $10 coin. At $10, this will make me $364,000 in profits. That's what I'm looking at. Now, even if you go, let's go back here on Bydfi, for example, okay? Try those again. $3. This will make me $172,000. See? $5, $294,000. $7, this will be $416,000 in profits. And $10, this will be $600,000 in profit. That is just Kaspa alone. For Quant, I know a lot of people also keep saying, no, this and that. Quant is a different animal. Okay, just by all-time high alone, which was $400, I will be sitting at $47,000 in profit. Like I said, for me, if Quant does not perform good, we're looking at probably 900 to 1,200. Let's take the higher one, 1,200. We'll be sitting at $174,000. Quant performing average, we're looking at 1,800 to 2,500. Let's take the higher one, 2,500. Quant here, I will be $382,000 in profit. But I've said it so many times, I think Quant is a $5,000 coin, so token. So we look at this, $5,000. This will make me $780,000 in profit. That's what I think. That's what I think this thing is going to. Now, if you go to the last, not the least, which is on Phemex. Now, Jasmine. Okay, the first big resistance we have is 4.5 cents. 4.5 cents. This will make me $3,000 in profit. We're looking at after that. Some people saying 9 cents. I think it's 12 cents. That's what you really have to pay attention to. At 12 cents, we'll be looking at $31,000 in profit. After that, we have 15 cents. Okay, if you follow the last bull run, pay attention to those prices. You will see why I'm talking about them. 15 cents, we will be at $42,000 in profit. After that, 20 cents, which was a major resistance last bull run. 20 cents, this will make $61,000 in profit. And then you look at all-time high last bull run, which was 30 cents. We will be sitting at $98,000 in profit. For me, I think Jasmine could easily hit 60 cents this run. Okay, so the top 60 cents, we'll be looking at $210,000 in profit. But as you guys can see, Hara came out there. He's CCO, CEO. He announced the lockup. He announced a bunch of things, which again, if you put those into consideration, they might take Jasmine up to $1.50 or $2. So yeah, $1.50. We're looking at $546,000 in profit, or $2. We're looking at $733,000 in profit. Now, if you go look at Kaspa, again, like I said, pay attention, $3. We'll be looking at $268,000 in profit. Okay, next $5, $452,000 in profit. Okay, $7, $636,000 in profit, or like I said, $10, looking at $912,000 in profit. These are the numbers that I'm looking at. But again, some people will sit there and not try to understand. Not trying to understand that these are my projection numbers. And again, I pay attention to the charts, I pay attention to the macroeconomics, I pay attention to a lot of things, which means this price is not set on stone. It's a range. For me, if the market, let's just say the M2 begin to show bearishness and Kaspa is sitting at $3, yeah, I'll close those positions. I'll take my profit, whatever that price is. But I'm telling you, it looks like Kaspa is going to be the only one running during the bear market. Okay, so yeah, let's watch and see how the market reacts. But we have 90 days to see how crazy the entire crypto, this entire stocks and everything else could go. All right. Anyways, now it's up to you. But I'm saying it because Ethereum, whatever layer one you have, shit Crashilandia, Solana, shitcoin Cardano, they all tick tack. Tick tack. Pay attention. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I'm very, very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we just talked about. And also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude people like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family could grow. You never know what you are going to learn from a stranger, right? That said, guys, please be safe out there. Until I see you in my next one, bye bye.